Hello students, we will talk about cholinergic antagonist. Now, cholinergic antagonist or cholinergic blocking drugs or anticholinergics are the drugs which will prevent the interaction of acetylcholine with its receptors. Now, they may act at different sites. At the first ganglionic termination of parasympathetic nervous system, so we call them as antimuscarinic, for example, homatropine, or at the ganglia of both sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Ganglionic blockers, for example, tetraethylammonium. At the neuromuscular junction of voluntary nervous system, neuromuscular blocking agent, for example, suxamethonium chloride. Now, we will see first antimuscarinics. These are also called parasympatholytics and anticholinergics. They inhibit the action of acetylcholine at the postganglionic cholinergic nerve and smooth muscle. The therapeutic action resulting from blocking the muscarinic effect of acetylcholine are as follows. First, mydriatic effect, that is dilatation of pupil of eye, and cycloplasia. Cycloplasia is a paralysis of the ciliary muscle of the eye. So this will result in the paralysis of accommodation for near vision. For example, the drugs are atropine, homatropine, tropicamide. Secondly, the antispasmodic effect. Here we have the lower tone and motility of the gastrointestinal tract and genitourinary tract. For example, propanthalin, bromide. Then we have anti-secretory effect, reduced salivation. They reduce perspiration and reduce acid and gastric secretion. Then anti-Parkinson, benzotropine, piperidine. First, let us discuss the atropine sulfate. Alpha hydroxymethyl 8-methyl bicyclo 3,2,1 oct 3-vial ester benzene acetic acid. Now, if we see the properties of atropine, this is available as white, odorless, crystalline powder, freely soluble in alcohol and water, melting point 187. This is very poisonous. Aqueous solution of atropine is not very stable. They may be sterilized at 120 degree in a autoclave if the pH is kept below 6. It is a tertiary amine. Now, if we see the uses of atropine, it produces mydriatic effect and it is used in corneal inflammation. Atropine is administered in small dosage before general anesthesia to lessen the oral and airway passage secretions. Where morphine is administered with it, it serves to lessen the respiratory depression produced by morphine. The dosage 1 to 2 1% solution topically in the eye, and the dosage form available as tablets 0.4 to 0.6 milligrams of ophthalmic solution, 0.5, 1, 2 and 3%, and also 0.1 and 0.5 and 1% injection. Then we talk about hyoscine. Hyoscine is a levorotatory form of atropine, which is a racemic mixture obtained from Hyoscyamus muticus. It forms salt with hydrobromic acid and sulfuric acid. Hyoscine sulfate is deliquescent and the hydrobromide is not deliquescent. It occurs as white needles which are sparingly soluble in water, alcohol and chloroform. The hydrobromide occurs as white odorless crystals. Now, hyoscine, the uses are virtually the same as that of atropine. The main use is antispasmodic, sometimes in rhinitis, cystitis and Parkinsonism. The dosage oral or parenteral 0.25 to 1 milligram in various combination. The dosage forms tablet 0.125, and 0.25 milligram. Time release capsules 0.35 milligrams, elixir as well as injection. Then we next talk about homatropine hydrobromide. Now homatropine is again isomer of atropine, which is alpha hydroxybenzene acetic acid, 8-methyl 8-azabicyclo oct-3-vial ester hydrobromide. Now this is available as white odorless crystalline powder with a bitter taste. This is freely soluble in water, sparingly soluble in alcohol and chloroform, insoluble in ether. The aqueous solution is faintly acidic. To litmus, the melting point 214 to 217. Uses: this is used only for its effect in the eye, for retraction and treatment of anterior uveitis. It is preferred to atropine because the action is rapid, less prolonged, more easily controlled by physostigmine, and no protracted cycloplegia. Dosage forms: ophthalmic solution 1, 2 and 5%. Then we will talk about tropicamide. The brand name is Midrasil. Tropicamide is available as white odorless crystalline powder, sparingly soluble in water, freely soluble in chloroform, alcohol and the solution of strong acid. The melting point is 96. Tropicamide is used to induce mydriasis and cycloplegia in ophthalmology. It has shorter duration of action. The dosage forms available are ophthalmic solution 0.5 and 1%, and the dosage being 1 to 2 drops of 0.1% solution repeated in 5 minutes. Storage in airtight containers protected from light. The next class of drugs is antispasmodic. Here we have the drug propanthalin bromide. The brand name is probanthine. Here we can see the structure. The basic molecule is in propanthalin is xanthine, and then on 9th position we have the substitution COOCH2 N CH3N. On N we also have 2 isopropyl groups. So we have the nomenclature will be 2-hydroxy ethyl diisopropyl methyl ammonium bromide xanthine 9-carboxylate. Properties: this is a white water soluble crystalline substance, insoluble in water, melting point 150 to 162. This is a quaternary ammonium compound. Now uses: this is beneficial in the treatment of peptic ulcer, which is due to the decreased motility of this drug, and it may relieve pain in this condition. The dosage: oral adult initially 0.75 milligram 3 times a day, maintenance doses 50 milligrams before each meal and 30 milligram at bedtime. The dosage form: tablets 7.5 and 15 milligrams. Talk about anti-Parkinson drugs. Some antimuscarinic that do cross blood-brain barrier exert central effect, and they can be used for the symptomatic treatment of Parkinsonism. The disorder Parkinsonism lies mostly within the substantia nigra and the corpus striatum. The number of striatal interneurons are cholinergic. That means the intervention with antimuscarinic drugs is capable of enhancing the nigrostriatal activity and improve the condition. They are not preferred drugs, but they are often used in combination with L-Dopa or amantadine. So we have benzotropine mesylate. The brand name is Cogentin mesylate. Now here the properties: it is available as white odorless crystalline powder, very soluble in water, freely soluble in alcohol and ether. It is hygroscopic and the melting point is 141. This is amino alcohol ether. It resembles in structure with antihistamines. The aqueous solution has a pH of 6. Now, this is used in treatment of paralysis, to control the tremor and rigidity, to relieve the pain secondary to muscle spasm. It combined with antihistaminic and local anesthetic properties and exerts sedative effect. It may also have a useful effect in minimizing mask-like faces and muscular cramps. So the dosage: oral adult 0.5 milligram at bedtime for a week, and IM intramuscularly for drug-induced extrapyramidal dyskinesia 1 to 4 milligram once or twice a day. The dosage form tablets and injections. Then we have piperidine. This is available as white odorless crystalline powder, insoluble in water. Melting point is 112 to 116. This is amino alcohol. The drug is used in all types of Parkinson's disease, atherosclerotic or idiopathic, and helps to eliminate rigidity and tremor. This is also used in drug-induced extrapyramidal disorder by eliminating the symptoms, permitting the continued use of tranquilizers. It has value in spastic disorders, that is spinal cord injury, cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis. So the dosage: piperidine hydrochloride for Parkinsonism 2 milligram 3 to 4 times a day, and piperidine lactate injection is intramuscularly 2 milligrams. So the dosage form tablet 2 milligram and piperidine lactate injection 5 milligram per 1 ml, and the storage should be in the airtight containers.